Hello, and we welcome all of you to Loyola Blakefield, where the Dons are set to take on the St. Mary's Saints. It's a beautiful afternoon for baseball. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Maimone. And Connor, we're just set to get started here. What are some keys to the game that the Dons are going to have to be sharp on to get the win today?
Well, first, I think one of the biggest keys to the game that they've been stressing lately is base running, and we saw it against Spalding that there were several instances where the Dons were just running into outs, and if you want to win ball games, you just can't be doing that. And we saw that a 3-1 game against Spalding, the Dons lost, of course. That could have easily been prevented if base running was working out as supposed to. So, any keys for you, Carson?
And we are just set to get started here. Definitely for the Dons pitching. Matt Wyatt's on the mound today. They're going to want to pound the strike zone, get some outs early, and hopefully if they do get into a jam, be able to get out of it with a big play from the defense. And we are just a couple minutes away from first pitch, and we will be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Maimone. We are just set for first pitch here. The center fielder, Cook, will be leading off for St. Mary's, and Matt Wyatt will get his first look at this St. Mary's lineup. And the umpires are going to grab a couple of extra baseballs here just before we get started.
And as I mentioned earlier, it's been a bit of a struggle for the Dons of late. They've lost, I believe, their last 2 or 3, and they're looking to end that here against a fairly strong St. Mary's team.
Looks like we are all set here. So Cook stepping into the box, the leadoff batter. And we are all set to get started here. Off we go on a beautiful afternoon. And that one is fouled towards the Saints dugout, and we are underway.
It was very close to getting in there, and
so Wyatt goes up 0-1 early on. Second pitch is foul to the right side.
Well
No
out
one's
of
gonna
play
be able to
there.
get there.
So no chance for Patrick Crack, who's manning right field today.
Wyatt's got him 0-2 and Cook calls for time. Wyatt shakes off 2 signs and Cook calls for time again. And Connor, Wyatt's way up in the count here 0-2. What do you look for him to throw?
I think he's going to throw breaking ball, hopefully in the dirt, and hope not to hang it.
And he gets a swinging strike 3. So good start for the Dons.
Yeah, good start for Wyatt as well. 3-pitch strikeout.
The second batter here is Christian, the right fielder, and he gets his first look at Wyatt today. That one missed a bit high.
Yeah, high and inside there. So that one gets away from Reynolds. Christian leaves the box to get it and give it to the umpire.
Wyatt's second offering is a tapper.
Be a tough play.
Fielded by Scouten, and he gets to the bag. So 2 quick outs for the Dons. Now here's the 3-hitter Quinn. And he'll look to get something going here.
All righties so far in the lineup.
And Quinn with a little flare. And Crack is underneath it. And he makes the play in a quick first inning for the Dons. We'll be right back with Loyola getting to bat.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm agent Doug Weir in Baltimore today.
We welcome all of you back here. The Dons up to bat. Dominic Denoto is going to lead things off.
So quick first inning there from Matt Wyatt. Only 6 pitches thrown there. Very efficient.
And Denoto's going to look to start it off against Goodwin, the lefty. Breaking ball is taken for a strike.
And something I've heard about Goodwin is that his fastball tops out about 92. So Loyola
Don's
Dons are
definitely-
probably going to be looking for that today.
Dons definitely have their hands full, and the second offering from Goodwin. Swung, lifted high in the air. It's going to be the center fielder, Cook, and he's got it.
So just like Wyatt, a very quick start to this game. Now the lefty Pat Crack up to bat.
And Crack waves at a pitch that fell off the table.
Yeah, he was well out in front of it there.
And the second pitch misses outside for a ball.
Earlier on in this game, it looks like Goodwin's really relying more on the breaking ball.
Next pitch of the at-bat is taken low.
Just missed there.
Crack up in the count at 2-1. Due up next is Holcomb, followed by Glock. And Crack takes a rip at that one, past the first baseman, and it's down the line. And Crack's on with a single.
A good piece of hitting there by Crack.
Now batting, number 13, A.J. Holcomb.
And here's A.J. Holcomb. Glock's on deck behind him, followed by Reynolds, McDonald, Bucci, Scouten, and Reinhardt, with Wyatt on the mound.
Small lead right now for Crack.
Crack takes another stride. Goodwin takes a look at him. First pitch of the at-bat is going to be taken. Breaking ball missed down low.
And Crack got to be careful not to be picked off here. Obviously, with a lefty on the mound, he's going to be able to see runners on first base much easier than a righty would.
Goodwin's next offering. Swing and a miss by Holcomb. And that evens the count at 1. And the throw over.
Goodwin's got a good move there over the first base. He's a
The next offering, swing and a miss by Holcomb.
Holcomb just badly fooled there on the ball in the dirt.
No, 1-2 count. Goodwin takes in, looks, and throws over again.
Again, a very deceptive move by Goodwin.
The Dons are the runner on base, just one out here. They're definitely going to look to produce in the first inning. And that ball was dropped, but the first base is occupied, so it will be a strikeout for Holcomb.
Now it brings up the cleanup hitter, Will Glock.
Here's Will Glock.
So a strikeout apiece for both pitchers here today. So
Another throw over.
seems like Crack's really getting in Goodwin's head here. Maybe we'll see him take off. And there he goes.
And Cracks off. Here's the throw. Not in time, and Cracks has himself a stolen base.
So 2 outs now with a runner on second.
And Glock's going to look to produce here with the man in scoring position.
And right then, catcher Scully went out to talk with Goodwin, presumably about Don's best hitter here, Will Glock.
And Glock calls for a time, as Goodwin and Scully couldn't agree on a pitch. Goodwin's offering. Glock.
And the Saints here are not holding Glock. Doesn't look like they're expecting him to run to third.
And 0-2 now. Goodwin way up in the count. 2 outs, 0-2. And here's the pitch. Slide step, and it's driven into center by Glock. Crack rounding third. They're going to try to score him. Running towards the plate. It's going to be a play, and safe.
Save.
It's Pat
Gets around the
Crack.
tag.
And Glock advances to second.
So the problem. This is on the throw.
Now batting.
Great.
And now here's Reynolds. So the Dons get to Goodwin early and take the lead 1-0.
It's the catcher Reynolds up now.
First offering. Fouled away.
So already a better start than the Spalding game here.
One thing we've noticed here from the Dons, they're being very aggressive. Here's the next pitch. And it's going to miss. High and away.
And even with 2 hits allowed here, the pitch are elevated for Goodwin. Only 14.
Glock takes his lead off second. Now misses away.
2-1 count now.
And now with 2 away, St. Mary's is just going to look to get out of this. And Goodwin's 16th delivery of the afternoon. Swung on, put in the air. Christian drifting back. And he's got it. So St. Mary's records the 3 outs, but not before the Dons get to Goodwin for a run. We'll be right back.
Call State Farm agent Doug Weir in Baltimore at 410-282-7171 today.
And we welcome all of you back. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Raimoni. We apologize for a small delay due to some technical difficulties. And a very nice play made by Reinhardt in center field. 1 out.
That was a nice sliding play there. And yet
Hilliard,
another 1 pitch out.
Hilliard retired after just 2 pitches. And now Daniels, the shortstop, steps into the box. First pitch taken up high for ball 1. Wyatt's 10th delivery of the afternoon. taken down low for a ball, and Reynolds couldn't hold on. The count 2-0. Wyatt looks in, and he's ready. Taken. Late call by the umpire, and it will go as a strike. Just the count 2-1. And Wyatt got Daniels to bite on a ball in the dirt.
Looks like a slider.
Count even at 2. And Connor, what do you look for from Wyatt here?
I'd say the same pitch he just threw, a slider in the dirt. He's been hammering in fastballs all day so far.
And half swing, fielded by Wyatt. Flip to Scouten in first. And the Dons have 2 quick outs.
So another efficient inning from Wyatt here.
He's thrown just 13 pitches. Now Smolowski steps into the box. The first baseman. And he's going to get his first look at Matt Wyatt. And a swing and a miss. And the offering. Hit into shallow left field. That's going to get down for a hit. And Smolowski's on with 2 outs. So St. Mary's gets a base runner here.
First of the game for
Now Smolowski, the designated hitter, stepping in. And that's going to be in there. Wyatt paints the high and tight corner for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery bounced foul. Now Wyatt way up in this count 0-2, and he will look to get the final out of this inning, and Loyola can go in and hit again. And that's going to be strike 3, a late call by the umpire, but they do get it. No runs, no errors, 1 hit. And we are headed to the second half of the second inning. I'm Carson Ware, Connor Mamoni. We'll be back shortly. Back. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Mamoni. Loyola has an early 1-0 lead over the St. Mary's Saints, and they will get their second time at bat. The first batter is Chris McDonald.
Now batting, number 8, Chris McDonald.
Goodwin's first offering. Breaking ball taken for a strike by McDonald. Ball's fouled away. Straight back. And McDonald down 0-2 early. And time was taken. Goodwin's delivery. McDonald grounds it. Fine play by the second baseman. And Smolowski couldn't handle it. So Chris McDonald's going to be on with an infield hit.
Now batting number 5, Emilio Gucci.
And we apologize, we're having some technical difficulties right now with microphones, so should be fixed, but
And Smolowski's going to be charged with an error on that play. Attempted pickoff, McDonald's safe. And here's Emilio Bucci. Bucci squares the bunt, pulls it back.
another play by Scully there to look the runner back.
Now once again, the Dons have a man on first. That's what started the rally. And Bucci went around on that bunt there.
Yeah, not happy with himself about that one. 1-1.
And we saw this in the first inning, the Dons getting a man on early, and they took advantage of it. We'll see if they can do that again. Bucci again squares the bunt, but Goodwin went to first.
Third baseman Daniel's way in right now.
Here's Goodwin's delivery. Bucci got the bat on it, but it's going to be foul.
So the third baseman will move back with 2 strikes here.
Goodwin's going to look to punch out Bucci here with this pitch. And another throw to first. One thing we've noticed here early on, Goodwin, not afraid to throw over there.
Yes, he's done so very much.
Now Bucci going to look to protect the zone at all costs. Slide step, Bucci grounds it, and that's through the hole. McDonald thought about heading to third. They'll hold him up at second, and Bucci's on with the single.
Now batting,
So 2 runners on for Scouten.
And no outs here. So Don's looking to really start a rally here and hopefully blow this game open.
Early struggles here for Goodwin.
Scully goes out for the second time.
And time called for here by St. Mary's. And Connor, the Dons with a really energetic start here. They're up 1-0. What have you seen from them that you've liked?
I've definitely liked the hitting. They've not been afraid to come back from down in the count. Right there, Bucci was down 1-2 and managed to get a base hit. So if they can keep just racking the hits up, it'll be smooth sailing from here on out.
Definitely, hitting is definitely such a huge part of the game.
And obviously Matt Wyatt being as efficient as he is doesn't hurt you either.
Now here's Scouten, number 19. Scouten scores the bunt and pulls it back. That one missed. Goodwin takes a look in, and he's ready.
He's having all kinds of struggles now.
Goodwin squares the bunt again. That one went foul. Don's having trouble getting their bunts down today.
That one appeared to be a little outside. So though that was a strike, Goodwin not really even close in these first 2 pitches.
Swing and a miss by the first baseman. And Goodwin has reached the 25 pitch mark.
Yeah, it's not what you want to do here this early. That one outside.
Good eye there.
So Scouten evens the count here, 2-2. Still nobody out for the Dons.
What do you look for here from Goodwin? He's got to get an out.
We'd really like the ground ball so we can potentially get the double play here.
And here's the pitch. Check swing. And the count is full.
So do you expect the runners to go here? Even though 3-2, nobody out?
If I was the coach, I would hold them and trust Scouten's hitting skills. Here's the delivery, the payoff pitch. Taken for a strike 3. And the Saints have an out.
That's Goodwin's second strikeout of the day. It's a very, very big out for Goodwin there. The ground ball can get you out of the inning.
Here's Reinhardt, the center fielder. He hit a very nice play earlier, sliding to make the catch.
Inside there.
Dons could really use a base hit here. And Goodwin steps off.
Looks the runners back there.
McDonald on second, Bucci on first. And Reinhardt the batter.
That one right in there.
There's a called strike. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball must have slipped a little bit. And it's going to be another ball. So Goodwin having his share of struggles here early on.
This pitch will put him at 30.
Reinhardt pops it. High up, called. And making the play is Quinn.
Second baseman.
So 2 outs now. Now here's the leadoff hitter, Dominic Denoto.
Now batting, number 1, Dom Denoto.
So you hate to waste this opportunity, but just like that, it's 2 outs.
And there's the ball. Goodwin's delivery to Denoto. It's taken for another ball.
Very good eye here from Denoto right now. He's taken 2 fairly close pitches. In his first at bat, Denoto flew out to center field.
Big cut and a miss.
Yes, and there's that heater I was talking about earlier. Goodwin has reached 92 on the radar gun this season points, so I'm surprised he's not leaning on the fastball more.
Taken for a ball by Denoto. And Loyola could really use a base hit here from Denoto. The target is low. Denoto lifts it. Coming in to make the play is Cook.
Center fielder.
Goodwin needs 36 pitches to go through 2 innings. Wyatt's back out on the mound when we come back. love you back. As Blair scored a bunt. I'm Carson Ware, with me is Connor Ramoni. We've got a good one on our hands so far. Loyola leading the St. Mary's Saints 1-0 through 2 innings.
That bunt attempt there almost looked accidental. It didn't look like he meant to even get contact with the ball there.
Blair thought about it, but pulls his back. Here comes Wyatt's offering. And Wyatt has missed high all 3 times since that bat.
Count moves to 2-1 there.
That was a little lower. It's going to even the count at 2. That was lined. Going over is Reinhardt. Diving, can't get to it. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Blair rounding second.
This might be 4 here.
Here comes the cutoff throw. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Blair gets down at home, and he's got a home run.
So just like that, the game tied at 1.
And Blair really got a hold of that one. Good effort by Reinhardt. But the score is now even at 1. Wyatt's 18th delivery misses high. Blair showed some great speed on that home run. Now here's Scully, the catcher, digging in, and he waves at that one. And again,
Great
Scully
hitter there.
can't catch up. Scully down on strikes.
That'll be Wyatt's 3rd strikeout here in this 3rd inning. And the lineup will be turned over. Back to Cook.
Cook digging in against Wyatt. He'll get his 2nd look. Cook struck out swinging in the 1st inning. That one missed low. Wyatt heavily leaning on his fastball early on. And that one's fouled away.
Up onto the track over there.
Swing and a miss by Cook. And now Wyatt's got 2 strikes on him. Time call for by Cook here in a 2-2 count. Cook down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Real nice pitch there by Matt Wyatt. And here's the right fielder, Christian. Wyatt looks in and he's ready. The delivery taken for a strike by Christian. Another strike. So quickly, it is 0-2. That one's fouled away.
Wyatt strikes out the side in the third inning here. Quickly up to 5 Ks.
And we will return shortly. Loyola's going to look to get that run back. Carson Ware, Connor Ramone with me. Welcome all of you back. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Ramone. Loyola's third turn at bat here. Patrick Crack's going to lead things off.
Number 20, Patrick
And
Crack.
so far, really good performance from Matt Wyatt. 5 strikeouts on the day. We're only in the third inning.
Here comes Goodwin's delivery. Crack squared to bunt. Pulled it back, but that pitch is going to be a strike. The line so far, we're tied 1-1. 3 hits for Loyola, no errors, 1 run. And for the Saints, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Goodwin delivering. Taken outside by Crack.
So again, Goodwin having to work here to these Loyola hitters.
Crack lines 1. It's going to be fielded by Quinn. And the out is recorded. Crack did a nice job, though, to run that one out.
Yes, that's an important aspect of the game here. So many times you see grounders to second or short, and the runner just doesn't run it out. And you never know if there's an error on the throw or the fielder can't get it out of the glove. You could be safe if you run it out.
Here's A.J. Holcomb. That one's taken for a ball. Holcomb struck out swinging earlier today. That one's taken outside.
Holcomb quickly getting ahead in the count 2-0.
Holcomb taking all the way on that one. And it's 2-1.
Don's trying to get the lead back after the Blair homer. Another grounder to second.
And again, Quinn makes the play. So now Will Glock comes up with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 6.
He hit a single in his first
Block.
at bat. He scored Pat Crack.
Goodwin takes a long look, and here's his delivery to Glock.
Well
Ball.
outside there.
It's 2-0. Glock singled in his first at bat. Goodwin put a little something extra on that one. It's in for a strike.
Glock not able to check his swing there.
Breaking ball, towering fly ball.
That'll be the shortstop.
Daniels
Hilliard
able to
on
make the play, and that ends the inning. We'll be back shortly. Wyatt back out on the mound. And welcome back, everyone. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Mamoni. And now for St. Mary's, second baseman, Quinn. He's going to get another look at Matt Wyatt, and Quinn swings and misses on the first pitch.
After the home run, 3 straight Ks for Wyatt.
Quinn flew out in his first at-bat. That's going to be another strike, so Wyatt getting ahead early in the count. He's got a moment, too. Strike 3 swinging. Matt Wyatt, 4 Ks in a row.
That'll be a 6th on the day.
Here's Hilliard. Hilliard, the cleanup batter. Swing and a miss. Wyatt really locating his pitches well today.
And that heater is looking very, very good today.
Wyatt looks in. Here's the delivery. And a called strike 2. Pitch number 36 on the way. Ball in the dirt. Hilliard held up on it. And it's 1-2. And Wyatt's going to look to get another strikeout here.
That one down and away.
Hilliard not biting, showing good patience here with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
5 straight Ks for Wyatt now. He's on fire.
Here's Daniels, the number 5 batter. And Wyatt in a groove right now.
He's looking to strike out the side for the 2nd straight inning now. Foul tip
bounce.
there off the ump.
Bounced foul for the first strike. That's going to be ball 1.
Yeah, Reynolds there trying to frame it, but doesn't get the call.
Wyatt stares in. Here's the pitch. And Daniels taps it softly. Glocks underneath it. Great inning for the Dons. And we will be right back when Loyola's up to bat. Welcome back, everyone. Emmett Reynolds, the batter. Goodwin looks in. The first pitch of the inning.
Out in front of it there for Reynolds.
That one bounces in the dirt. Goodwin has reached the half-century mark, 50 pitches. Loyola definitely making him work today. And good batting eye shown here by Reynolds. He takes that one for a ball.
That one just missed down low.
Reynolds skies that one foul. Reynolds flew out in his last at bat, and Goodwin's offering. And the umpire rings him up there. That one looks a little bit low. And here's Chris McDonald.
And that was Goodwin's third strikeout of the game.
Fastball taken outside. Strike one. Ball in the dirt.
That one nearly hit McDonald.
2-1. That one's ripped into left field. And Blair with a diving effort, and he makes the catch.
So we've seen some good defense here today.
Really, really nice play there by Blair.
Now batting, number 5, Emilio Bucci.
Here's Bucci. That one's taken outside for a ball.
It looked for a minute there like the umpire was about to call that one.
Lefty versus lefty matchup here. There's a strike.
Bucci calls time there.
Pitch taken for a strike by Bucci.
So evens up the count, 2-2, 2 outs.
The pitch from Goodwin.
Just gets a piece of it there to
Bucci
stay
hits
alive.
it foul.
That one up by the head of Bucci, and the count moves to 3-2. Payoff pitch coming here.
Bucci swings and misses.
At the end of 4, it's Dons 1, Saints 1. So I'm Connor Mamoni for Carson Ware. We'll be right back.
Call State Farm agent Doug Ware in Baltimore at 410-282-7171 today.
Let me welcome all of you back. I'm Carson Ware. Alongside me is Connery Mooney. Got a good ball game on our hands here, top of the fifth. 1-1. And Smolowski stepping in. Ball one taken. That one's blasted. But it's going to be way foul. So that evens the count at 1. That one's in the dirt.
So going back to that long foul ball, that's a rare mistake there from Wyatt today. He really allowed Joey Smolowski there to square that one up. It's fortunate that it didn't go over the fence for a homer.
That one drops in, but it's going to go past the catcher.
That's one of those there that had Reynolds called it, I feel like that probably would have been a strike, but 3-1 count here.
Wyatt's offering. Swing and a miss by Smolowski.
That looked like a slider down and away there.
Swing and a miss. Wyatt's 8th strikeout.
And no walks yet either. So great job there to come back on Joey Smolowski from a 3-1 count.
First pitch snared by Wyatt. They got the easy play at first.
Great play there.
2 outs. So Smolowski, the designated hitter, down very quickly. And here's Blair, who had the home run to tie the game.
Inside the park home run, too.
And the pitch to the Saints left fielder. Taken strike. It's going to be a strike.
So another quickly 0-2 here.
Wyatt being very aggressive early in count here, pounding the zone with fastballs. Swing and a miss. And that concludes, or should I say we've reached midway point in the 5th inning. We'll be right back.
Now batting, number 19, Jake Shelton.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Carson Ware. Connor Ramoni alongside me here. We've got a pitcher's duel on our hands here, 1-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Skelton hacking on the first pitch, fouls it away.
Okay, great performances from both pitchers so far. Wyatt, obviously, the 9 strikeouts through 5 innings. He's just been unhittable almost.
And here's the pitch. Taken high and away for ball 1. And Connor, as we get into the later stages of this game, what can the Dons do to pull this one out?
They just need to start doing what they did in the first couple innings, just string a bunch of hits together and hope to get something out of it.
And that one is lined. Good play, though, by Quinn at second base. He's been busy over there today. And we've got 1 out.
Now batting, number 4, Jack Reinhardt.
That brings up the 9 batter, Jack Reinhardt here. He popped out to the third baseman, or shortstop, I should say, last time up.
And grounded past the third baseman, and Reinhardt's on.
Good piece of hitting there. Fortunate that Blair was playing the lines there. That could have been a double or even a triple.
Now batting, number 1, Dom Denoto.
And Denoto's up now with a man on first base. Loyola
He's
could
0 for
really
2.
use a run here.
He's 0 for 2 today. 2 fly out center field.
Now misses high. And they threw over, and Reinhardt was safe.
And like we said earlier, that's something Goodwin's been doing a lot lately, is throwing over and throwing over.
Pitch
So
taken by Denoto.
Yeah, he's definitely aware that the runners are over first base.
And Denoto could not check his swing.
Yeah, badly fooled there. Count moves to 1-2. So third baseman Daniels will move back there.
Swing and a miss, and there goes the bat. Strikeout for Denoto. And Goodwin has reached 70 pitches.
Now batting, number 20, Patrick Kraft.
Crack had a single earlier today.
1 for 2, single and a ground out.
And a strike.
Goodwin really likes to work quickly here.
That one's in for a strike.
A nasty breaking ball there.
The line so far today: 3 hits, 1 run, no errors for Loyola. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 error for St. Mary's. And that one is smoked down the first base line. Reinhardt chugging to third. Crack's going to turn back to first. And Patrick Crack continues his productive day with another single.
Now batting, number 13, AJ Holcomb.
Here's AJ Holcomb. And the pitch.
In the past couple
To the third
games,
baseman.
Holcomb's had a lot of success.
That one's lined to the shortstop, and it's going to be booted. But recovered for the out by Quinn. Very interesting play there. to end the 5th inning. And we'll be right back with the start of the 6th. Carson Ware alongside me, Connor Mamoni. We'll be right back.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm agent Doug Ware in Baltimore today.
That's delivery is in for a strike. .50 pitches for Matt Wyatt. And that one's in the dirt, even at 1. We've got a good one here. We're on the top of the 6th. As Wyatt puts another one in the dirt.
Comes 2-1.
Hit foul, first base side.
Two count here for Wyatt.
Matt Wyatt looking to pick up his 10th strikeout of the afternoon on a perfect day for baseball.
That's 10
And
Ks
strike
now
3
for
called.
Wyatt.
Matt Wyatt sitting these batters down easily, and here's Cook, leadoff batter. Cook squares the bunt.
That one
Couldn't
foul.
get in fair territory. So it's going to go as strike 1.
Looks like really right now St. Mary's just trying to get anything going against Wyatt.
There's a ball. Wyatt looks in. Shakes off the sign, and he's ready. Here comes the pitch. Lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit for Cook. So the Saints have a man on with 1 out. And here's Christian.
And that's the Saints' first base runner since Blair home run.
No one gets away from the catcher. And Cook's going to advance to second.
And that takes away the double play chance there.
Wyatt glares in. Here comes the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike. Wyatt's going to step off here. Man on second, 1 out, top of the 6th inning. Tie game at 1. High fastball.
Foul tipped into the mitt there.
And Christian couldn't put it in play.
And it seems as this game goes on, Wyatt is just getting better and better.
Wyatt gets the sign. The 2-strike pitch.
Good stop there by Reynolds.
And the Saints now getting, it seems, increasingly aware about Wyatt's tendency to go down in the dirt.
And this would be a payoff pitch, full count.
Swing and a miss, Christian. Took a half swing at that one. Another K for Wyatt.
There's 11 strikeouts for Wyatt. And 2 outs now.
And here's Quinn.
Quinn hitless on the day, fly out, and then one of many strikeouts.
And this one's grounded. Snared by A.J. Holcomb. The throw to first ends the inning. And Loyola coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Carson Ware, Connor Maimone. We'll be right back. Carson Ware with me is Connor Maimone. 4-batter Will Glock up for the Dons. He'll look to start us off here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 6, Will Glock.
This is where the Dons really want to produce. They've only got one more inning left to potentially break this game open. And they really don't want to waste a really good start from Wyatt here today.
Goodwin's offering, taken. Goodwin's offering. Glock swings through it.
Glock on the day is 1 for 2. He popped out earlier, and first at bat he had a single. That single is driven in the only run for the Dons here.
Glock takes. Goodwin shakes off the sign. Now he's ready. Here comes the pitch. Glock went after it. It was in his eyes, and he fouls it away.
So 3-2 count for Glock.
3-2, the payoff pitch to Glock. Curveball, lifted in the air, left center field. Blair is under it, and he's got it. So a fly out for Glock.
Now batting number 2, Emmett Reynolds.
Reynolds today struggled at the plate. 0-2 with a flyout and a strikeout looking. A very questionable call from the home plate umpire.
That one's up high. And there's 80 pitches.
Yeah, it really
For
looks
Goodwin.
like Goodwin's running out of gas here. His pitches are a lot kind of all over the place. And there again.
.57 pitches for Wyatt. 82 for Goodwin.
Reynolds there taking all the way.
The pitch to Reynolds. Taken again. This game has turned into an all-out pitcher's duel. Taken by Reynolds. It's going to be a ball.
Yeah, second straight batter gets a full count against Goodwin.
Reynolds swinging. That one's down the line. But foul. Really good looking swing, but
Just went around too much on it there.
yeah, as you said, Connor, Reynolds just a tiny bit off. That was almost a double at least. Reynolds swings, but that one gets away from the catcher. Reynolds chugging down to first base, and he's on. It's going to go as a strikeout for Goodwin, but the Dons get a base runner.
Now batting, number 8, Chris McDonald.
And now Emmett's brother, Owen, is going to come in as a pinch runner.
And obviously, Emmett being a catcher, he's not going to be the fleetest of foot. However, his twin brother Owen, unlike Emmett, is quite fast.
And here's scouting.
It seems almost every time there's a runner on first, Goodwin's going to throw over.
And that one gets away, and Reynolds moves up to second.
And Scully had a lot of trouble picking that up there, but even so, I don't think he would have gotten the out. And there's action right now in the St. Mary's bullpen.
Quick conference between Scully and Goodwin.
Reynolds takes a big lead off second here.
Now Chris McDonald, the batter. McDonald takes the curveball.
Yeah, all of these Loyola batters have been able to get ahead of Goodwin early in this inning. 2-1 now.
That one had a little something extra on it, but it's going to be a ball.
Keep in mind, neither pitcher today has given up a walk.
Bottom of the sixth, tied at 1.
And just as I say that, Goodwin allows the first walk of the game.
Now Bucci's up with 2 men on.
Now batting, number 5, Emilio Gucci.
It appears Goodwin's coming off here, so we'll bring in call to the pen here.
And with that, we're going to take a short break. Carson Ware, Connor Mamoni, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Pitching change here for St. Mary's. And Bucci's up. 1 out. Runners on first and second. And we are just set to get back underway. And Connor, the Dons would really, really like to push a run or two across this inning.
Oh, definitely.
Matt Wyatt pitching a gem today. They'd like to get him some run support.
Final line for Goodwin tonight. It's 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits given up, and 6 strikeouts. So not bad at all.
That ball missed low and inside. That one's outside.
It just missed there. Count moves to 2-0.
Another one low and inside. Reynolds is caught between bases. And he'll be in a rundown. And they got him. So a base running mistake for Loyola. And now there's 2 outs.
And that killed him last game against Spalding. A very similar play there too. Obviously though, this is a tie game, not where Poser's leading.
But Bucci still with a chance here to advance this runner. That's one of the key points we discussed here at the beginning of the game here, base running.
Yes, and Bucci does have a base hit on the day. It was a single. Back in his
That
first
one's low.
at-bat.
And Bucci's on. And here comes Jake Scouten.
Now batting, number 19.
First and second, 2 outs.
And that's 2 consecutive walks for the Saints.
Scouten followed by Reinhardt, then the order turns over back to Donato. Ball one's low in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0.
That one low and away. Struggling to throw strikes here in the 6th inning.
And that one's ripped, but it's going to be foul. Now it's 2-1.
That's the second time this inning Loyola hitters hit one hard but foul. First time Emmett Reynolds and now Jake Scouten.
Kind of 2-1. 2 men on. 2 out. What pitch do you look for here?
I think he's just going to keep hammering him with the fastball. I mean, you don't want to throw a breaking ball and have Scouten not chase, move to 3-1. So I think he's going to pound the strike zone from here on out.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled away. The runner's off. And Chris McDonald steals third base standing up. No throw from the catcher.
And either way here, Medio Bucci's going to be running on the pitch. 3-2, 2 outs.
3-2, men on the corners.
And you really don't want to throw a ball in the dirt here because you get away and get a run across now.
And a look back from the pitcher. And here's Scootin'. Big chance here for Loyola with the man on third. All they need is a single. And the payoff pitch. Missed high.
So
Bases loaded for Jack Reinhardt.
Reinhardt having a good game. 1-for-1 with a single.
Now batting, number 4, Jack Reinhardt.
That's 3 straight walks now for St. Mary's. And
Owen Reynolds is going to come in as a pinch runner here for Bucci. So some speed on now on the base paths. Now Jack Reinhardt with 2 outs, and the base is loaded.
runners off on contact here, so a ball in the gap can score all 3.
That one's down low in the dirt now. Control issues here as of the last 2 or 3 innings for St. Mary's.
Yeah, I mean, three straight walks. One from Goodwin. Now the other 2.
Reinhardt on it. But it's foul.
One count.
And here's the pitch. Reinhardt turns on it and fouls it into the trees.
And for the 3rd time this inning, Loyola hitter squares up a one, but just hits it foul on the third base line. It's only a matter of time before one of them gets into one and hits it a long way.
Loyola threatening here in the bottom of the 6th. Just need a timely hit here to take the lead. And Reinhardt puts one in the air. And the out's recorded. So Loyola threatens, but the score remains 1-1. I'm Carson Ware, Connor Ramoni. We'll be right back for the bottom of the top of the 7th.
Call State Farm agent Doug Ware in Baltimore at 410-282-7171 today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Carson Ware. With me is Connor Ramoni. We've got a really good game on our hands here, a pitcher's duel. It's all come down to the last inning. 1-1 ball game. Top of the 7th. Matt Wyatt still on the hill for Loyola, pitching a very, very, very good game. And he'll face off against Hilliard. First pitch misses down low for a ball.
Yeah, and Wyatt today has only allowed 3 hits, 11 strikeouts.
That one's grounded. And it's going to be foul.
So quickly here, an 0-2 count.
Connor, what do you look for Wyatt to do? He's probably a little bit tired at this point. What do you look for him to do here to finish out this inning and give Loyola a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th?
I mean, I'm going to say the same thing I said. He's just going to keep pounding the zone with fastballs.
And that's going to be a strike. Not on the swing, but on the call by the umpire. Wyatt put a little something extra on that one. It's fouled away. "61 pitches for Wyatt, a very efficient performance.
And also keep in mind that this is the heart of the St. Mary Saints order here, 4, 5, 6.
Wyatt delivers. Dirt ball.
Yeah, that one low. 2-2 count now. Really don't want to allow leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss. 12 strikeouts for Matt Wyatt.
Because even if the Dons lose today, this is just an incredible performance from Wyatt.
And here's Daniels. That one's popped up, foul. Scouting, ranging over to get it. That one's going to be out of play.
That one foul. So quickly 0-2. Again, I apologize for some technical difficulties we're having. Oh, and just misses outside, so count moves to 1-2 from Wyatt. Looking for strikeout number 13. That's a ground out to Will Glock there. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Wyatt looking for the complete game if Dons come back.
And here's the first baseman, Smolowski. Wyatt's delivery.
Great pitch there, up high by the numbers.
And Connor, really great pitching performance today by Matt Wyatt.
Yeah, any way you put it, 12 strikeout game, and it's not over yet. It's gonna be noteworthy.
Wyatt's offering.
That went in again, so 0-2.
And Smolowski looked like he wasn't too pleased with that call, but it stands. Wyatt shakes off the sign, and now here comes the pitch.
Heater outside.
And that ball's lifted. Reinhardt coming on in center field. He's not going to get to it. And so with 2 outs, the Saints have a runner on base.
And Joey Smolowski's has been really the only one to get to Wyatt today. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles.
Now is the designated hitter, Smolowski. Now we're going to have a pinch runner here. So the Saints are going to get a little more speed on the base paths. Wyatt with 2 outs just needs 1 more.
It's right down the middle there, strike 1. So even with the elevated pitch count here, Wyatt is still looking as strong as he was in the first inning.
The delivery. Down low.
A good stop made there by Reynolds.
The count's even at 1. Wyatt steps off the mound for a second. Really big at bat here for the Saints.
Runner goes, but that ball's fouled off. So 1-2 count.
The Saints attempted a hit and run. So Wyatt climbs the ladder with that one and forces a swing and a foul ball.
So Wyatt here just looking for one more pitch to get out of the inning. Again, looking for his 13th K of the afternoon.
Runner was off. The throw knocked down by Donato. So the Saints are the man in scoring position, and Smolowski could bring him around with a base hit.
Calls time. Very important pitch coming right here.
Wyatt's delivery.
Just
Tapped
gets a
foul.
piece of it to stay alive. Count still 2-2.
And Connor, now I got to ask if you're Wyatt. What do you throw here? Looking to get a punch out.
I'm going with that low fastball again. That's really been working for him.
Runner's off to third base. Holcomb's going to take the throw a little short.
So 3-2 count for the for Wyatt here. And
The Saints moving runners around the base paths. Now a pressure pitch for Wyatt.
great pitch there, but Smolowski somehow gets a piece of that.
Real battle here.
Yeah, Smolowski's really able to protect the plate right now. In this tie game. Down to their final out in the 7th inning.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Wyatt gets him on strikes.
His 13th of the game.
And Loyola with a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. Connor Mimini, Carson Ware. We'll be right back. Don's looking for a walk-off victory here in the bottom of the 7th. I'm Carson Moore. Connor Mamoni is with me. Great game on our hands, and if the Dons can't score here, this game's headed to extras.
Yes, it's getting colder and darker by the second here, so it'd be really nice if the Dons could win this right here.
Number 1, Don Zanoto.
Now the pressure's on here for St. Mary's.
Denoto's had a tough day, 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout in his 3 at-bats.
Denoto takes that one low. The Dons have done a decent job getting runners on. They just haven't been able to move them around.
Another low pitch there. It's a 2-0. Big gap up the middle, too.
Denoto's going to look to drop the bat head a little bit and get one into the outfield. And Denoto hasn't seen anything yet. It's 3-0.
We'll see if Denoto gets the green light here.
And Connor, if you're the coach, do you give him the green light here?
I would, certainly.
That one's there for a strike. And that one's in the dirt. Denoto's on. Now this is the very top of the order for Loyola. These are the guys you want up.
Yeah, Pat Crack, a very good game today. 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ground out.
Crack's going to look to continue his success here.
And kind of surprisingly here, St. Mary's is not putting a very big shift on Crack, even though he is a lefty. So they're allowing him to use the whole field to his advantage.
Another throwback. Denoto's safe again.
And the Dons dugout very animated right now, hoping to win this game right here.
And some activity. A player warming up in the St. Mary's bullpen. Runner's off. Crack scores the bunt, gets it down, and this is going to advance the runner. Crack nearly beat it out, but Denoto moves to second on the sacrifice bunt.
Now batting, number 13, AJ Holcomb.
And this is the man who's been doing well lately. He's gotten 4 home runs in the past couple of games, so
Here's
all he
AJ
needs here
Holcomb.
really is a single.
Holcomb up in a big situation.
Yes, hitless on the day, but he can make up for all that now.
And the Saints are going to put him on to get to Will Clock.
And that sets up the double play chance as well.
So
Batting, number 6.
an intentional walk. Glock's up, 2 men on.
And Glock 2 with a base hit on the day, his first at bat. Drove in Patrick Crack for the Dons' only run so far.
Hole between first and second is pretty large. That one's there for a strike.
Will Glock this season so far has been that guy for the Dons. He's just been counted on time and time again.
The pitch to Glock. In the dirt. The runners will not advance,
Good block by Scully there. The runners don't advance.
as Skelly kept it in front of him.
So count moves to 1-1.
Very, very, very good play by Skelly there. That could have put the men on second and third. But he was able to deflect it out in front of home plate. And now Glock's ready for this delivery. Glock swinging, puts one
Popped up
high in the
foul
air.
territory.
It's up the hill. And the play's made. Runner tagging up, Denoto.
Ball's actually called out of play, so that'll be a second strike on Glock. Unfortunate for the Dons.
And a big break caught by Loyola. That could have ended the inning. So Glock, another chance. We'll see if he can take advantage of it here. 1 out, 2 men on, bottom of the 7th. Score knotted at 1 apiece. Glock takes his time, stepping into the box.
1-2 pitch is on the way.
And time called for. In the pitch. Glock lines it. This ball is going to be down in the gap. Denoto rounding third. He's coming home, and Loyola's going to win here at home. Will Glock the hero, and Loyola wins it 2-1 in 7.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there from Glock. Just put it right in the gap, and that's all they needed there.
And that concludes our broadcast. Loyola defeats St. Mary's 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th on a base hit to right center field by Will Glock. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm Carson Ware, Connor Maimoni. Hope you have a great night.